Good morning. I'm John Hudson, and I'm the pastor of the Pilgrim United Church of Christ in Sherborn, Massachusetts, and the writer of Spiritually Speaking, a weekly newspaper column for Gatehouse Media. And like you, I'm trying to figure out just how to live into and live through and keep the faith and the basic goodness of this life and God and humanity in the midst of these strange and amazing days. I'll be posting these occasional video essays on my page and on the church page, and so I welcome you as I broadcast from my dining room this morning. We are all just making this up as we go along. That's what I keep trying to remind myself each day as I deal with my fears and frustrations, my confusion and daily challenges, my attempts, like you, like everyone, to figure out just how we are supposed to live now in the midst of this pandemic, this new world. We are all just making it up as we go along. I don't know about you, but I'm still trying to find my spiritual and emotional equilibrium these days, to find my footing, if you will. I wake up in the morning and look out the window and see a beautiful world still, tiny, delicate purple flowers breaking through the muddy soil in my front yard. The cardinals and finches return to and singing away in my backyard bird feeder. Kids in my neighborhood riding their bikes and playing a pickup basketball game. All looks and seems normal, like early spring in these parts, and yet there are few, if any, cars on the road, and all my familiar touchstones for community, my choir and trivia night with friends and visit with families, they're all gone now. And I haven't had a hug or even a real handshake in, 2 weeks? And so I find myself switching between feeling as if this almost worldwide lockdown is somehow surreal, not real. It's like a dream, like a bad dream. And then I remember we're all just making this up as we go along. And I see amazing God bless things too in the world. Members of the church I serve and folks in the neighborhood being so gracious and kind and reaching out to each other through phone calls and going shopping and running errands and picking up prescriptions for each other. And I see friends finding new ways to connect, like virtual happy hours on Zoom and long walks at a distance, sharing worries and gossip and just life. And in the midst of all of this, especially when I want to be hard on myself because I am extra cranky or tired at the end of the day, or if I lose patience with others and snap, or are short with my coworkers, I remember we are all just making this up as we go along, improvising, adapting, just trying our best. And I think it is so important to remember this truth. There is no book of instructions for life in a pandemic. And so here is my hope and prayer for all of us this day, that we would be gentle and kind always with ourselves and others, that we would really remember that we are all children of God, that we are each precious and good, that in the words of Psalm 139, we are fearfully and wonderfully made by our God. Made, not perfect, made, not with all the answers, but we are made as good, as very good. We are all just making it up as we go along. May you know your God-given goodness this day, especially when you get frustrated or get impatient or get sad. We are all just making it up as we go along, and that's okay. May God bless us all, and may God bless this beautiful and broken world, and may we all keep the faith.